making all these goddamn car making all these different noises and shit. Cars, the doors locking, handles going in, scaring the goddamn shit out, man. You know, jump. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Who the fuck? That shit crazy. But, man, I ain't gonna lie. Start this thing off by saying, rest in peace, OJ, man. And I'm so sick of you niggas with this bullshit ass shit. Y'all sound so motherfucking white, man. And not to sound racist at all, but white folks is the folks who hated OJ the most. Like, it was a big thing, and it's a lot of folks, especially young folks, who don't know how, like the magnitude of Oj Simpson or the trial or none of that. And so, I'll just say this to explain it, to describe it. It was a situation that was probably one of the most divisive situations that ever happened in the history of this motherfucking country. Because a black dude had done killed 2 white folks, and it was overwhelming evidence from, but this is the thing about it. See, and this is where the gift and the curse of social media come in, because it was a whole ordeal about y'all see the motherfucking hair blew out. Yeah, nigga ain't braided up. Still Fido. Don't get too far up. It ain't me. But anyway, it was one of them situations, like I said, it was real divisive. It was that's what I was saying. Where social media is a good thing. See, back then, you couldn't get your side of the story out. You couldn't say nothing. You couldn't, you ain't have no way of having a voice. Whatever the media and news put out there is what motherfuckers was left to go with. Like, nothing more, nothing less. That's all it was. It was straight news, nigga. Like, it wasn't no goddamn, oh, well, shit, the news said this, but if you go to his page, he said this on his page, and he was in the comments none of that. So, obviously, it's easier to get convicted in the court of public opinion, because you ain't got no goddamn opinion, nigga. It's the news, nigga, and only the news. So, it's like, the evidence that we heard, it was like, damn, that nigga did that shit. Like, he definitely did that shit. And so, but when they going through the trial and everything, again, it was like niggas versus white folks. Because white folks, they on some shit like, yeah, hang that nigger. And niggas didn't even really know. We fucked with OJ from, OJ really got popular with niggas. He played football, yeah, that shit was cool. But when he was on Naked Gun, that shit used to be funny as fuck. And them Hertz commercials and shit, where he'll be running through the goddamn airport and all of those shit. That shit used to be fire too. But that's where motherfuckers really start fucking with OJ. When he started doing like all of the after football shit. So, it was like, damn, OJ done killed this bitch. And the white dude, she was probably cheating on him, he done caught him. But, again, just being real, public opinion, motherfuckers was on some shit like, he might have did it. Boy, listen, on the day they was finna read that verdict, now he went through the slow speed chase. That shit was not no high speed chase. This man was going under the speed limit with the whole motherfucking force behind him on some pull over nigga, pull the fuck over nigga. And this nigga just driving slow as hell. His homeboy AC driving. They say goddamn OJ in the motherfucking car with the pistol to his head. Like, it's over. I don't have nothing to live for. All this old goofy shit. But anyway, on the day when it was time for the verdict, we was at school. Man, listen, every classroom, the TVs wheeled, the teachers wheeled the TVs in the motherfucking classroom. Every fucking classroom. When I was little, that shit used to be the shit when the TV came in. It was like, oh shit, nigga, we finna watch a movie, nigga, ain't no more work. But they like, yeah, man, trial on, they finna read the verdict. Every class dialed in, they on the loudspeaker playing this shit, everything. We sitting there heart thumping like we on trial and shit. Them motherfuckers fuck around and said, on the count of first degree murder, we find Oj Simpson not guilty. When I tell you this motherfucker erupted, you would have thought we won the goddamn Super Bowl. Niggas ran out the class. We in the goddamn hallway. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Niggas done made up a song. They let him go. They let him go. Even though he killed that hoe. All that old stupid shit. These niggas was on some dumb ass shit. But it was a victory for black folks because we had never experienced a victory. Like, we really won. Like, with Rodney King got beat on camera. And them niggas walked. Like, they all got off. They all beat that shit. Like, no problem, in our face. Nigga, fuck you. And even modern day, Trayvon Martin, they shitting on us. Yeah, nigga, not guilty. Fuck you. That day, boy, we felt like we won. We felt like we motherfucking won. And it was just like, yeah, nigga, yeah. And it ain't even about Nicole or Ron Goldman. That was black versus white to society, to the world. And so that's why I said all that to say, you niggas is going out bad as fuck, getting up there in the media and magnifying that. Like, just, yeah, because I believe he was guilty. So, yeah, we need to be thinking about the families that he affected with his bullshit and all this old shit. And again, no disrespect to them at all. But this man done lost his life. Don't bring that shit up now, nigga. Let them folks do that. Leave that to the white folks. Like, if they want to say that, like I was watching First Take when it first hit. And the dude from ESPN bet on there, and I fuck with dude. But like, they was focusing here at Douglas, they talking about they talking about him on the field and shit like that. Dude like, yeah, let's not forget the families he affected with his bullshit. And so, I'm like, damn. And at first I was like, man, fuck you. But on the same token, it's like, all right, I kind of feel you. He can get a pass for feeling like that. Cause that's how them motherfuckers felt. Like, man, fuck y'all. Like, he whacked two of ours and got away with it. Because that's how we be feeling when the shoe be on the other foot. So I get it. But in the moment of him saying it, I just heard Oj Simpson just got knocked off. I'm like, or just died. I'm like, man, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, don't be talking about that shit right now. Like, it ain't about them right now. They done mourning these motherfuckers to death. Like, they was just really somebody that we fucking knew. Like, motherfuckers been mourning them and gave them all type of shout outs and all type of shit. And so it's like, damn. But again, I expect that from them. But all y'all niggas who sitting up here and goddamn doing y'all shit and magnifying that over kind of explaining what the entire situation was, man, y'all niggas lame as a motherfucker. And y'all need to cut that bullshit out. Again, even if that's how you feel, okay, yeah, whatever the fuck. Let them white folks run the nigga in the ground, man. Like, y'all ain't got to do it. Like, because again, that was about more than OJ versus Nicole and Ron Goldman. That shit was black versus motherfucking white. And again, that was just one time in history where we actually felt like we won. And a side note, I don't think he motherfucking did it. Fuck. After all this shit and watching a whole bunch of other shit and finding out more facts about that shit. And again, like I said, it wasn't no social media, so it wasn't no ways to find out other shit. But at the end of the day, I don't think he motherfucking did it. And I got a good idea who did do it. And because this motherfucker figured it out. Maybe I'll talk about that one day. If folks let me know if they want to hear about that, I'll talk about that. And I'll go through the whole motherfucking story. But I ain't gonna hold nobody tonight, man. This motherfucking hair kind of wild. You gonna feel good to kind of sleep with nothing pulling my motherfucking scalp, though. Tell you that much. But shit, that's my night, man. You niggas stay off that shit. Rest in peace, Oj Simpson. Hey, OJ, the only nigga, that nigga went to chain gang for stealing his own shit, for going to get his own shit back. That shit was fucked up. Them folk wanted to fry that man so bad. All them years for them folk. They said, man, we gonna get this nigga on something. Nigga stole his shit. OG went over there to motherfucking get his shit back. And was really just on some gangster shit. Like, man, y'all niggas blocked that motherfucking door off, nigga. Hey, man, y'all niggas, hey, nigga, I thought we was straight up, nigga. Fuck. God damn, nigga, you stealing my motherfucking shit, nigga. Give me my motherfucking shit, sad. Like, Holmes really, like, if you listen to them tapes, Holmes really on some gangster shit in there. Man, got his own shit back and went to chain gang for robbing them niggas. How you go to chain gang for robbing the robber for your shit back? That shit crazy. So again, man, them folk, they got their shit back. They got their lick back. Like the nigga went and did some time about nothing. So don't be running that man in the ground with that bullshit, man. Y'all folk don't really know what the fuck happened. But do your research or your homework, whichever you prefer. And you'll figure out if that nigga ain't even do that shit. But until then, it is what it is. And I said what the fuck I said. Good night.